Hey there, I'm Matthew Mignante with FitnessVault.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the world's first, but not world's only, apple cider vinegar gummies. And if you're not familiar with this product, it's actually from the company Goli Nutrition, and it's actually their only product. And so you can see how passionate they are about apple cider vinegar and the potential benefits, and there's definitely research to support that. But is it really as effective for, the potential health benefits as what most people think? Well, I'm going to get into that shortly, but before I do, I just wanted to mention the price. Now, you can get one bottle for about $19 with free shipping. There's a 3-month package where you pay about $19 for 3 bottles as well, and then you save a little bit with the 5-month package, but you get 60 pieces per bottle. A serving size is about 1 gummy, that's 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. 2 gummies is the same as about 1 shot of apple cider vinegar in liquid form. So you could take 2 gummies about 3 times a day. But obviously if you take more, you're gonna run out a little bit quicker, so you'll have to replenish a little bit sooner, but that's totally up to you. So let's talk about the potential health benefits, and I'll break down some of the ingredients so that you can know a little bit more about what you're getting if you do decide to get this product. Okay, so before I talk about the potential health benefits of apple cider vinegar, which is probably what you came here for, I just wanted to quickly talk about how apple cider vinegar is made. And it's actually made with fermented apples, yeast, and bacteria. And then after this 2-step process that creates the end product, we're left with a compound called acetic acid. And that's actually responsible for most of the health promoting properties of apple cider vinegar. And so these gummies actually contain about 5% in one serving, 1 gummy, so that's about standard. And then we have another compound in here called the mother. So you probably heard of it, you probably seen it on your bottle of apple cider vinegar, and it just says apple cider with the mother. And that is actually the result of an organic unfiltered product, so you get that kind of murkiness in your liquid. And so it is also believed to possess some health promoting properties. However, the evidence is not as sufficient as it is for the acetic acid. However, it is believed to have probiotics, which we know probiotics are important for our gut health. Our gut health is important for our overall health. So you'll probably definitely get some benefits there, but let's talk about some of the other potential benefits. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the potential health benefits of apple cider vinegar. Now, it's important to note that some people, of course, have a different experience than others. For instance, someone may have an improvement in their acid reflux, whereas someone else may experience the exact opposite effect, and it may even exacerbate their issue. But according to my own research, there have been a few prominent benefits that I found of apple cider vinegar, and those are weight loss, insulin sensitivity, blood sugar health, and PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. So as far as weight loss studies go, one actually found that out of 39 overweight and obese individuals, the group that consumed 30 milliliters of apple cider vinegar per day in combination with a reduced calorie diet actually lost nearly twice as much weight as a control group who only followed the reduced calorie diet. In addition, they had a reduced appetite, lower LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, and an increase in the HDL, good cholesterol. And then as far as research goes for insulin sensitivity in people with diabetes, there are actually several studies that show that consuming apple cider vinegar with a meal actually improves postprandial insulin sensitivity. So after a meal, your body is able to utilize the hormone insulin to use those glucose stores in your body that form when you eat carbohydrates as energy. And lastly, regarding PCOS, which is a hormonal disorder in women that causes some pretty undesirable effects, a study found that 15 grams a day for 90 to 100 days actually showed significant improvements in ovulatory function. Okay, so aside from the apple cider vinegar, there are also a few other notable ingredients in these Goli Gummies, which include B12 and folic acid, which are both B vitamins. Now, they're both important for cell health, cell energy, hence the need sometimes for a B shot to wake you up if you're feeling a little bit fatigued and tired. And it's also important for heart health. And folic acid is definitely necessary for pre and during pregnancy for the health and development of the baby. And it has also shown to have some positive effects on depression depression possibly, and even cancer. So moving on to the other ingredients, there's just a bunch of fruits added, and then you have an ingredient called pectin, which is actually, it acts as a prebiotic, so it feeds the probiotics in our stomach that are necessary for our gut health. So because these are apple cider vinegar gummies, you probably know that the liquid form can taste pretty potent, to say the least. And so you might be wondering how these gummies taste. And honestly, I could probably eat these like candy. There's only one thing that may deter someone from doing that, and that is that there's a little bit of a cooling sensation in your mouth. So when you eat it, it's almost like you're eating a mint, but if you eat one, it's kind of subtle. If you eat more than that, it would be probably more comparable to like a mint or something. But as far as the texture goes, it's like a really good fruit snack. The texture is great, and I have no problems with that. And then the smell, opening up the cap, you just get a subtle, very subtle smell of like apple cider vinegar. So I wouldn't worry about that at all. Like, you definitely wouldn't have any issues getting it down, and you probably want to eat more than one, or maybe up to 6. So yeah. So as far as pros and cons, I would have to say the pros are that it's a pretty good tasting gummy. The texture is good. It's very low calorie at 15 calories per gummy, and then you get very low sugar, 1 gram of sugar per gummy only. And then they're not made with any kind of junk ingredients, no artificial flavors, sweeteners, and stuff like that. And then they're organic and a charitable giving company. So for every order, they actually donate a 6-month supply of vitamins to the Vitamin Angels, to a child with malnutrition. So I think that's pretty cool. And then as far as the cons go, I would have to say if you eat more than one, you might need to watch the sugar, because it can add up. If you eat like 6, that's 6 grams of sugar, even though it is organic cane sugar. But another thing is that they can also make you a little bit nauseous. It depends on the person, of course. Some people experience like nausea and stomach discomfort. And then if you do eat up to like 6 or a higher dose, then you'll definitely have to, you know, buy them a little bit more frequently. So they're definitely a little bit more pricier that way. But other than that, I definitely don't think there's anything else to really complain about with these Goli gummies. Okay, so who should buy Goli gummies, and would I recommend them? Well, I would definitely say that if any of the benefits discussed today sound like they could be applicable to your situation, then I see no reason why you couldn't include them in your daily nutrition routine. However, it's definitely not a replacement for medication, and if you are under the care of a medical professional, you should definitely consult with them before considering supplementing with this product here. It's definitely not a replacement for a good exercise and nutrition routine either, so have realistic expectations, and these do seem to be able to help based on the current research and scientific evidence. So they're also not too expensive, and they seem to be made by a company who does it right. So I would definitely give them a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the product or any of the information shared in the video, please feel free to leave them below or comment, and don't forget to subscribe to see more product reviews like this one.